documentary too. Today I felt a little bit better. I like wrote down like a bunch of notes, and then my mum saw, and she like they were really like self-deprecating and shit, and I don't know, like it was bad, and my mum saw it, and like she got quite upset because she gets upset when I'm upset, and I feel guilty about that, but it was better than today. Was better than yesterday. I watched Blade Runner with my dad. I really liked that film. It was really good. Blade Runner is like a film that my dad loves. He says it's his favorite film. Well, I think he said it was his favorite film, but I don't know if it's his favorite film anymore. But yeah, I need to do some video editing today for my project that I'm working on. But once I get that done, I think like there's a little bit less stress I have to deal with for this week. I want to try and like get this video editing done and then focus back on my uni work. But I just went out to Wood Green in London, and it was really nice. But I used to live in Wood Green, and I don't live there anymore. When I used to live in Wood Green, it was a really sketchy area, and I didn't really feel safe there. And I'm glad I've left that place. But when I lived there with like 5 people, including myself. And I lived in a fucking room, like a literal fucking prison. It was a bed and like what do you call it, a cupboard, and that was it. You know, it was literally nothing. And that was where I had lived for a couple months back in last summer, and I didn't feel safe there. Not because of the area, but because of people who have come into the house that I don't feel comfortable that are able to get into the house. Like, that's scary, so I left. Anyway. Yeah, I've been listening to... What was I listening to today? I was really paranoid when I went to Wood Green, actually, because my phone was about to die and I had no idea how to get home. Oh yeah, no, I was listening to some soundtracks, and yeah, I was listening to Jane Remover. Yeah, Jane Remover again. I always love a bit of Jane Remover. And some Lucy Bedrock. I've been fucking with Lucy Bedrock recently. His music's really good. Well, actually, I think they might be non-binary, but I don't know. I haven't really delved deep into I haven't researched them at all, so yeah. But yeah, no, it wasn't much of a interesting day. Other than my little stroll to Wood Green, and then my mum getting a little bit upset. I really kind of like, I don't want to, I'm kind of like avoiding her at the moment. I don't want to, because she's a bit sick at the moment, and I want her to get better before I can talk this out with her, because I really don't want her to get upset, and then I'll feel guilty later on. But I'll talk it out with her eventually. Anyway, see you soon.